Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Thompson, and my guest is Joanna Battles of Shakespeare Festival St. Louis. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
So we've been focusing really on the education tour. We've got some photos that I thought we could go through.
Great.
Just to kind of give people an idea of really how this looks in the schools. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the first one. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so this is from this year's tour. It's from the Outrageous Fit of Madness. And this is more geared towards the younger students. As you can see, it's more playful. We do work on a rather small stage. All of the actors bring in all of the props and the scenery that you see there. So they load in, they load out as well. That's part of their job as teaching artists. So it has to be adaptable for any different space that they go into. So we actually, the Shakespeare Tour is still available and taking bookings.
Okay.
So through April 15th, actually, we have available spots.
Oh, that's great. So this is something now that people, it's not even for next school year, but for now people can take advantage of it. All right, that's great.
And they perform in all different kinds of spaces too. I mean, a lot of these schools that we go into, they don't have a theater, right? So they'll perform in the cafeteria or they'll perform in the gym. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity for the tour to be really adaptable.
Right, and that's kind of what we're looking at here. It looks like in a gym.
Exactly. And the actors, it's a great challenge for the actors to just really stay in it, you know, and they really expect that the students will also participate by calling out to them, or it's much more sort of guerrilla. Yeah, exactly, because there's not that distance of I'm in the audience and I'm on stage.
And this is from a past one, it looks like, and I'm just curious too with like the costumes and the sets. How this is probably an opportunity when you talk about theater production for students to see a little bit more of that too.
Oh, definitely, yes. We have professional designers that we work with well in advance of the actual mounting of the production. And so all of our costumes are designed specifically for our actors. It's in tandem with the director, so the director has a certain vision for the performance, and then the designers will collaborate with the director in order to create something brand new. So all of our sets are also fully designed and created every year brand new as well.
Okay.
This is from Julius Caesar. That was last season. Also from Julius Caesar. And I should mention that there is a lot of, we usually do stage combat as well in some of these shows, because that's another thing that the students really find fascinating, right? Is like, oh my goodness, did you really stab them? No, it is stage magic. So that's a lot of fun.
That's interesting too, because with Shakespeare, I mean, there's some pretty heavy stuff if you like Julius Caesar. I mean, I mean, so the reaction is, do you feel students have, even if it is in a gym, this kind of visceral reaction to seeing the production?
Oh, definitely.
Or seeing the play, the 50-minute play? Yeah.
Definitely, and I do think it's the way that we produce them as well, that we want to make Shakespeare accessible for children. We don't want them to feel that the language is a barrier in any way, for them to really understand that these people are human beings just like them, and that there is a lot of relatability in their stories, that these are things that happen again and again, and it's just on sort of a wider scale, a more epic scale, but that love, loyalty, honor, all of these things are relatable to our everyday lives.
Let's talk about the teaching artists for a moment. Tell me a bit more. I mean, are they local, or are they coming in from different cities or across the country? How does that work?
Yeah, so for the most part, we try to hire local artists because we really believe in supporting our local actors. They are professional actors as well. One of our performers, Michael James Reed, is a local equity actor. He performs, at the Rep, at the Muni. He's done a lot of different things, and he's really been a wonderful grounding foundation for some of our younger actors who are coming straight out of school, out of performing school, and they are also really interested in teaching as well. So we're trying to foster not only the acting talent, but also their desire to reach a younger audience and to facilitate education.
What a great program. I mean, really what a way especially for teachers who are teaching Shakespeare and just from the literature side, to then have this meet theater and meet the arts for students to really be able to digest and understand Shakespeare. It's a really, really great program. Well, we've got some information there on the screen for you. To learn more, as Joanna said, they're still booking. You can have the education tour come to your school even now all the way up through April 15th. So if you're interested in learning more, head to sfstl.com. There you'll find the phone number and actually, I imagine, a drop down for the education page, and you can learn more about the program and reach out. But again, sfstl.com, and thank you again for being here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, well, there's more STL Live right after this. Please stay with us.